20 newspaper headlines. On the Daily Trust newspaper front page, NSA's office commits 32 billion naira to new buildings. Insecurity. Bandits abduct 17 in Niger. Residents fear dead, buildings destroyed as explosion rocks Ibadan. Supreme Court reserves judgment in Nasarawa Kebbi governorship disputes. On the Punch newspaper front page, abduction epidemic. Anti-kidnapping protest holds in Abuja today as 10 suspects arrested. Federal government saves 8 trillion naira from subsidy removal. FX reform. Tinubu panel reviews. Refinery. Dangote investors gain 1.2 trillion naira. Naira plunges to 1,300 naira per dollar at parallel market. Many fear dead as massive explosion rocks Ibadan. On Nature News front page, reviewed Lagos areas where air quality is unhealthy. Over 14 million people at risk of climate crisis by 2050, warns WEF. Kambari resumes as new permanent secretary of Environment Ministry. Federal government urged to drive waste to feed initiatives for food security. IPCC holds 60th climate change plenary in Istanbul. Nature care, nutritional benefits of chamomile. Port Harcourt refinery set to resume operations after $1.5 billion makeover. Residents should not pay for electricity transformers, says Power Minister. Climate change takes center stage at World Economic Forum in Davos. On Nigerian News Direct newspaper front page, insecurity. Tinubu meets security chiefs at Aso Rock amid bandits invasions. Explosion rocks Ibadan, number of casualties yet unknown. United States court orders forfeiture of over 5 billion naira stolen assets to Nigeria. Mr. Critical. Enemies of fuel subsidy removal. Shell sells off onshore subsidiary to Renaissance Consortium. On this Nigerian newspaper front page, insecurity. Police get marching order to flush out criminals terrorizing citizens. Cash outside banks hit 92% in November 2023, higher than pre-Naira redesign level. 54th anniversary of Biafran War, Highness Ndigbo urges Tinubu to end agitation. Plateau attacks. Middle Belt. Southern leaders advocate state policy. FIRS targets 19.4 trillion naira tax revenue in 2024. Buildings collapse as explosion rocks Ibadan. On Fox News front page, insecurity. Will crush Boko Haram bandit agents of darkness, Tinubu vows. Interior Minister Tunji Ojo shuns CCB summon. CBN intervention. Fitch blacklist Union Bank. United States returns $8.9 million looted under Jonathan to Nigeria. Panic as explosion rocks Ibadan. Breach of contract. Media organization TG News said to battle FedEx, Red Star Express in court. I remain committed to Tinubu's leadership, reviews Buhari. On Blueprint newspaper front page, insecurity will wipe out every agent of darkness, Tinubu tells Nigerians. Edo 2024, APC settles for direct primary, rules out zoning. NNPC Limited uncovers 83 illegal refineries, 15 pipelines in 7 days. Nigeria gets $14 million grants for polio eradication. Supreme Court reserves judgment in Kebbi, Nasarawa governorship dispute. On the Guardian newspaper front page, federal government opts for conditional divestment as all majors trade $4.5 billion assets. Endless orders for free trade zone acts 32 years after. United States court to repatriate over 5 billion naira stolen assets to Nigeria. Federal government order on border closure still in force, says Customs. State police restructuring security agencies panaceas to kidnappings others. Wike summons emergency security meeting over kidnapping. Governor calls for calm as casualties damage buildings trail Ibadan explosion. On Vanguard newspaper front page, Tinubu Wike rise against insecurity vow renewed action. Buildings destroyed as explosion rocks part of Ibadan. Federal government building fiscal resilience to reduce foreign borrowing. Palliative funds. There's a plot to link Gbajabiamila, review source. Supreme Court's judgment soon threw Nasarawa into crisis. I prepared myself for probe, reviews Buhari. NNPC should have privatized refineries before rehabilitation, Atiku reviews. Divestment. Shell reaches due to sell onshore oil fields for $2.4 billion. On Nigerian Tribune newspaper front page, explosion rocks section of Ibadan. Why I didn't sack Emefiele, Buhari reviews. Like Buhari, I have adopted policy of non-interference, reviews Tinubu. Plateau attacks. Middle Belt Southern leaders advocate state policing. APC adopts direct primaries for Edo Guba poll. Obugadu tells Supreme Court to declare him winner of Nasarawa governorship election. Fiscal federalism restructuring reporting for good governance, reviews Makinde. On Silent Times newspaper front page. 2027, Labour Party distances self from merger talk with PDP and NPP, calls for audit of party account. You've done Nigeria a favor, Buhari commends Femi Adesina for writing book on him. Woman kills her 2 children and herself after fight with husband. My son does not like Obasanjo, Samuel Spieth Ajibola admits. Leaked memo shows 3 billion naira COVID fund was diverted to social register verification. Finally, on the Nation newspaper front page, President raises red alert over rise in banditry, kidnapping. Many feared killed, houses destroyed in Ibadan explosion. EFCC accuses AGF in humanitarian ministry probe. For more updates, political analysis, and many more, kindly subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Thanks for watching.